Let's get ready, say go. Let's go. Rainbows in the sky, let's fly away like a bird. You're free to see the boundless face of the earth. Let the wind blow you like a knife and glide away. Far beyond the clouds, you'll find another place. If the road ahead seems so cold and gray, night never turns to day. Don't you be afraid. Go and fly away. Chala, hey chala. No time to hesitate. Go on and search the earth. Within it lies a magic surprise. Oh, chala, hey chala. Don't be afraid. You got the power to get through the darkest nights. Chala. Zooming round and round in the sky like a coaster. Hold on tight, or you may find yourself trapped in a maze. When that happens, you may think you will never find your way. As the past you may take seem all the same. If the road ahead should lead you so cold and gray, when night never turns to day, don't you be afraid. Go and fly away. Chala, hey chala. No time to hesitate. Go on and search the earth. Within it lies a magic surprise. Oh, chala, hey chala. Be cool, don't be afraid. You got the power to get you through the darkest night. Hey chala. No time to hesitate. Go on and search the earth. Within it is a magic surprise. Oh, chala, hey chala. Be cool, don't be afraid. You got the power to get you through the darkest nights. Chala.
Didn't want to.
Well,
Whatever, I'll catch it later.
well, it's Friday night, and you know what that means. It is time for Spagett Friends Toy Show, episode 359. What is going on, everybody? This is your boy Smith, as always, joined by my North American thick boy tag team partner, Matitude 22. What's going on, bro?
Oh baby. Just doing okay. Was a little under the weather, but I'm pulling through. For a little bit I thought it was the end, but I'm prevailing.
Well, that's what's up, bro. Good to see you in good health. Because, God knows I'm in my shit. I ain't been in the best of health as of late. But you know what? You got to push forward. You got to keep it moving. But we're here tonight. We got a lot of things to talk about. New York Comic Con has dropped.
Oh.
So we got a lot of things. What was I gonna say? Yeah. We got a lot of things. We're gonna talk about Peacemaker's finale and whatever else comes to mind. But
it was something.
Yeah, it was definitely something. It's definitely something. Plus, we've got like I said, I'm watching a little bit of a replay of SmackDown.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, the 8 o'clock thing, like, yeah, forget about that.
Yeah, I'm in the middle, like I said, a U.S. Open Challenge. Nakamura showing up at been off TV for a while now, but here to have a match with Sami Zayn, and it's fine, I guess.
I will say, this is the most interested I've been in Sammy for a long time. I sort of like that he's bringing back the United States Open Challenge, but I also like it because we're getting like banger matches from Sammy every week. Like, like we had Sammy versus like Alistair. Like we had Sammy versus like Phoenix, like Sammy versus Javon. Like we're getting like these like low key bangers, and this I think is kind of like this is like the perfect role for Sammy. You know what I mean? Like just forget all the like the talking shit, like the underground, like forget all that shit and just give us like decent quality matches.
Well, Daniel, I haven't looked at everything that came out for they showed off at Comic Con as of yet, but
It's
some
just
of the stuff that I did see, that at least I'm like, okay, that's all right. I don't know if I'm gonna go in on it, but we'll talk about that when we get the fig news. Um, I want to quick
yeah,
like jump into Peacemaker and like just get it out of the way because
yeah.
we had the finales. I don't know if this is the series finale because I don't think they're doing a third season.
I think they said like there's gonna be yeah, like there's gonna be no season 3 of Peacemaker, but those characters will likely pop up in other projects. So well, obviously we know we're gonna see Peacemaker again at some point. And I'm pretty sure we'll see Harcourt again at some point because Bro wants to keep his wife employed.
Yeah, of course.
It's like pretty sure I'm pretty sure they'll all
But like
pop up
the
again at
beef
some
I
point.
got though is this season was really kind of hitting like and everything that the premise of.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that. There we go. I don't know why that shit did that. But like everything with being on Earth X and everything and how we ended last week's episode, like man, this should be a banger. And this last episode was a wet fart in my opinion, bro. Like nothing really happened. Like sure, we got the whole sequence of they were like going into different doors and shit was happening, but nothing of any significance that would mean anything to anybody who knows DC. It's like, you went to a planet that looked like Candyland, but then the little goblin things were just like tearing shit up. Okay, and then there was the giant spider skulls and stuff, but like they didn't show anything of like, oh, let's go back to the Earth X. We didn't do none of that. We were just looking for a planet where we can quote unquote dump metahumans in as like a prison. And then the rest of the episode was just kind of like a lot of nothing. Like, we deal with ads and her ex girlfriend and Hardcore and Peacemaker had like their moment. But other than that, like like, like I said, nothing happened. We get no resolution from the Brethren on Earth X. We get nothing. We end it with Flag dumping Peacemaker in some, well, alleged supposed to be just a vacant universe, but come to find out there's like probably some real wild creatures on this earth. And yeah, that's how we end it. That's like how we end Peacemaker. And I'm just like episode 7 was not great. It was a great episode. Episode 6 was great. We get to the final episode and like actual wet fart. Like my disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. That's how I felt about it when it ended. Like my disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. Cause I was really, and plus on top of that, we got James Gunn hyping like, oh, this is gonna be some shit, and then like nothing. We didn't get no cameos. The only cameos we got were the henchmen for Lex Luthor. Couple henchmen for Lex from Lex's fucking job, but like no other superheroes, no Lanterns, no Superman, no Oberman, no nothing. Just a whole lot of nothing. We get a full length version of the theme song and a montage of things, and nothing. It's just a wet fucking fart. Like it's literally you were running to the finish line, you were right there, and then you fucking tripped. And someone else ran the finish, got there first. Like, bro, what was this finale? Like, well, what did you think? Because that's I felt very let down by that finale, bro. What's your take on it, Matt? Matt, if you're trying to talk, hold on a second. Let me fix it. I think hold on. Give me a second, chat. All right, Matt. Hey, Matt. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? There we go. All right.
Okay, I can.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, sorry, I didn't know if it was my end that was bugging, but like I could hear you on the stream, but I couldn't hear you through like the Discord.
That was me. My should be. I got these like earbuds and like they just be doing like I don't know. These some shitty earbuds.
The G man.
It happens. But yeah, I was asking like, what was your take on the Peacemaker? Because like I said, it was a wet fart for me.
Yeah, I kind of thought it was a little underwhelming. Like I guess it wrapped up a lot of the like it wrapped up a lot of like the smaller storylines, I guess. Like Adebayo goes and like okay, so now her and her partner like they split and then like
Yeah, but I feel like that is
it
something that oh is this Tama? Tama back? That's Tamatonga's son. Yeah,
Tama.
Tama.
I thought like I don't know, I kind of thought I thought we were gonna go back to Earth X. Like I don't know, I kind of thought we were gonna revisit that. Like it seemed like the whole season, like remember the part where she's running and the guy like Keith, like he gets out of the car and he's like one of them got out. Like we never saw like where are you holding these people? Like that's why I kind of thought we were gonna maybe go back to that,
Yeah, or at least get like a GI robot, something. Like we got nothing, bro. no real
Nothing,
resolution.
man. Like especially, I felt like it's one of those things where like maybe James Gunn should not have hyped this episode as much as he did, because he kept saying like this episode was like really big, like there's lots of fun surprises, and I don't think there really is. Like I think the only thing is you kind of get an idea of where maybe like the DCU's first, like I don't want to say event, but like maybe the first major crossover, like we maybe have an idea of what that could be. Uh, the last says, I was surprised Keith didn't find his way to their universe, and I would agree with that too, because what was the point of keeping him alive then? Like, what was the point of, like, Harcourt goes to shoot him, but then she doesn't have time, she has to go through the portal. What was the whole point of keeping him alive, unless it's something where you want to bring him back later? Like, I don't know. I don't know. I kind of agree. I wasn't crazy about this episode.
Yeah, it was just like really just kind of like sours the whole season because the season itself was fine. It was good. But then we get to this
Yeah.
finale and it's just like, I mean, at least last season you got a little bit of an appearance of the Justice League in the last season, but like this is like nothing. Like really nothing happened. All right, so it looked like Tamatonga's back,
Mm-hmm.
which is good. Now we can get the gorillas together for tag team.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was it. Now, like I said, I know that in James Gunn's mind, like all of that happened is supposed to set up for other DC properties, which is like okay, cool, but could have gave it a little more flair than what you did though. But, you know.
Yeah. So I guess this is kind of leading to like Salvation Run. Like I guess they're going to adapt Salvation Run at some point. Who knows where, because we know, or at least as of now, they've said there's no season 3 of Peacemaker. So I don't know if this is going to be like a movie down the road, or if they're going to make it a series. I sort of don't know, but I guess we sort of know that, yeah, like we're doing the Salvation Run thing, and seemingly like Rick Flag kind of looking like he might be the first big bad of the DCU, which I'm kind of 50-50 on. I'm a
Yeah.
little 50-50 in the sense that the Rick Flag we're getting in Peacemaker does not feel like the same Rick Flag we got in Future Commandos, and I feel like I know people were saying about the hair I could overlook, but I don't know, like we see like they really feel like two different characters, in the sense that I feel like Rick Flag in Creature Commandos, I feel like he was at least morally good, and this kind of seems like a hard switch to now he's definitely like the villain.
I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't hate it. I didn't hate it. I did think it was a little underwhelming compared to like last week's episode.
Yeah. But like I said, I was very disappointed in that finale.
Yeah, same.
But on the pickup side, Yes, I got my X-Men 97 cable, which is really badass. Plus, got my Black Series, The Stranger. Also badass. Like I said, only thing is, I don't like the little lightsaber dagger. It looks weird.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I had an extra red lightsaber blade. Swapped that, and now you just got two long blades, which I think looks way better.
Yeah.
And like I said, good figure. Like I said, good choice on having separate head sculpts than giving him a helmet because it would have looked really weird. It would have been so oversized. I like that they mixed in. He's got the soft goods. He's got the soft plastic. Like he's got plenty of accessories. So it's definitely a good figure.
Yeah.
Good figure from a bad show. You know, it happens.
You know. Yeah, that's why again, it always goes back to like, like say whatever you want about the show. Like if you didn't like the show, then yeah, fair. Like lots of people didn't, but a good toy is a good toy, regardless of the media it's based off of.
Yeah. Like his unmasked head sculpt is like I don't think I ever be using it because like I said
No,
I'm not taking off the helmet. You're a Sith. I'm gonna treat you like a Sith. Put your mask
exactly.
on. But let's jump right into your number one source for news and information. Comic Con time, so you'll know it's time for Fig News. As always, check those spaghetti policies. Support.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so this is something that they just showed off at Comic Con that we're getting, and we've got our first Build-A-Figure wave in a while from Marvel Legends, to be honest.
Yeah.
Now, the Build-A-Figure itself is pretty cool. I don't know if I really want to get on it, but there are a couple figures in this wave that are like, I might fuck with. One of them, Werewolf by Night. I'm
Yeah.
kind of curious about this one.
Yeah, I think this is kind of nice. Because I know we have a Werewolf by Night. Like he came out in that 4-pack a long time ago, but that figure is super super dated. So yeah, I'm really excited to see this character getting like a modern update. And yeah, I think he looks good. You know, I kind of hope that they keep this going. Like I kind of hope that we get like more like the supernatural characters.
I mean, it's definitely going to come to that sooner than later because, like I said, we've made everybody else. How many more Wolverines can you do? You gotta mix it up once in a while.
Yeah, how many Wolverines can they do indeed? Yeah, I'm good with this. So I'm probably gonna go in on this wave because I really want this Build-A-Figure, which is something I haven't I haven't had the incline in a long time. Like there hasn't been a Build-A-Figure in a long time that's made me be like, fuck it, I'll buy all the figures I don't want just to get the Build-A-Figure pieces. This is one I do want, But yeah, nice.
28
I'm digging it.
bucks. January 26.
Now we're into one that I don't really want. Um, I don't know. So we got the Iron Man Mark 72. Um,
A lot of
I just
people
don't know
say they. A
anything
lot of people
about
say
this
they like
figure.
this armor, but I'm like, I don't see it. I don't see it.
Yeah, I don't know what this is from. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Like, is this? I don't know. I don't know on this one. Uh, Again, like I said, reluctantly, I will end up picking it up, but I haven't decided if this is one that I'm just gonna let it fly out of my collection, or am I just gonna stick it in like my little like hall of armors? I don't know. I don't know, but yeah, I'm not super excited for this one. Maybe if I read the story where this armor was from, then maybe it would be a different story. But it's just that I didn't. So
Also 28, January 26.
speaking of Wolverine,
Yeah. We get a World
so we
War
got a
II Logan.
yeah.
Which technically, this is pre-adamantium because he doesn't have the claws, but he has claw-like things to kind of simulate it. But I mean, it's a cool looking. Don't get me wrong, it's a cool looking Wolverine. Do I need it? Probably not, but
I feel like I feel like I would be more enticed by this if I had, like, I just feel like I have nothing to do with this. Like, if we had more like World War II, like Howling Commandos figures, like if we had a World War II style Nick Fury and a World War II style like Dum Dum Dugan, and if we had a Howling Commandos like World War II like Marvel Legends team, then I might be more interested in this one because I could put it with that. But I just feel like, what am I gonna do with this? Like, I just have nothing to do with this.
the best I see you
Plus,
can do with it is like you can pair him with a Captain America and like have him just like fight Hydra. That's the best I would say you can do.
yeah, okay, yeah, that's right. You know what? That's right. You could pair him with Cap. Uh, yeah, like this one's just an easy pass for me, especially this is the figure that doesn't come with the Build-A-Figure piece. So there's even less incentive for me to want to grab it.
What's going on, Trunks? Oh yeah, big up to everybody else in the chat if I hadn't said it already. Daniel Ian. Big up. I don't know. I'm 50-50 on this because like I got plenty of Wolverines. Do I really need one in World War II? Eh.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, I got enough Captain Americas that I could pair them with, but I don't. It ain't that serious, you know.
Yeah.
All right, well, 28, January of 26 for Logan.
Oh, this is another one that I actually I do want. We're getting Warbo. I don't know anything about
Isn't he one
Warbo.
of the original Guardians of the Galaxy?
No, he's like you know that like Crystar?
Uh-huh.
He goes with Crystar. So, like, I don't know nothing about
But I
that
could have
team
sworn
or
like he was
whatever.
also like a Guardian though.
I don't
Like one
know.
of the
Maybe
original
he was.
Guardians.
I don't know. Maybe he was at some point, but I know he's from that Crystar world of characters. Again, like I'm not saying he couldn't have ended up on the Guardians, but I know that he's from that world. Like I said, I know nothing about this character. Like I know absolutely nothing, but I really like I really like the Crystar, and I don't know. I don't even know. Is this supposed to be his buddy or is this like his enemy? I don't even know.
I don't know. I'd have to refresh because this guy, he's a deep cut Marvel character.
Yeah, super deep cut. But I think he looks cool. Like I said, I got the Crystar, so yeah, I'm gonna get it. Like, there's no question I'm gonna get it.
28, January of 26.
So now we're sort of now we're kind of back to where like I'm less interested. We've gotten Enchantress a couple times. I think this is the third time we're getting her, because we got her in the Doctor Strange Dormammu Build-A-Figure wave. Like, we got her in that.
But I mean, this is updated body though.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, fair.
And on top of that, this is like the most poignant figure, especially with the Build-A-Figure being the Executioner. It's like, yeah, these two kind of go hand in hand, so it's, two birds, one stone at that point.
Yeah.
I mean, me personally, like I said, I don't really need her. So, like, but I mean, hey, big ups. You get a more updated Enchantress. Plus, you'll get your Executioner if you pick up the entire wave. So.
Yeah, so that's where I'm at. Like, I want I want that Build-A-Figure, so I'm gonna end up getting this, and this will just be my new Enchantress. I'll just replace the old one, but I didn't feel like I was at a point where I desperately needed another Enchantress.
I mean, I can feel you on that, Trunks, the skip. Because, like I said, there's not a lot of figures. There's like a couple that we'll get to. I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of interested in. Like, hey, if you're building your Dark Avengers, you get your Dark Spider-Man here, which is pretty cool. They just kind of repainted the multiple arm Spider-Man.
Yeah. This is another one that kind of fits in the category of like, there's a good chance I'm just gonna sell this one because I'm not really trying to build a Dark Avengers.
Same. Like, I don't. There's nothing about him I need. I mean, it's a Spider-Man, and I like my Spider-Man, but it's like, I don't need I already have a Spider-Man with multiple arms already, so
Yeah.
I'm okay.
I think like we've had two multiple arm Spider-Man at this point, because we had Spider-Man and then we had Double Ganger, and I don't think either of those were that good. So
No, they weren't. They were not. Somehow putting multiple arms on Spider-Man never seems to work out well. So, but again, like I said, if you're making a Dark Avengers team, you're getting pretty close to being almost done with it. I don't think how many other more members do they need. Like, you have a Sentry. They put out the other Captain Marvel. Norman came in that 3-pack. The only thing I can think of is like maybe make a new Ares because it's been a while since that we had Ares.
We need what's his name? Is it Trick Shot? Like
Oh, the guy
Hawkeye's brother. Like
oh yeah, they do need a Hawkeye.
he would technically be he would technically be the last piece we would need. Again, then they could always give us an updated Ares. Like they could always some updates, but he would technically be the last piece we would need.
All right, 28 January 26. Okay, now this one, the Phantom Rider, I fuck with this.
Yeah, this one's pretty good.
This is one of those characters that we'll probably never get again.
Yeah.
Because he's such an obscure fucking character. Although he ain't got a horse, but you know, at least he's got 2 guns. I give him that.
Yeah, this is another like deep cut character that like if we never got Phantom Rider, I would have been like perfectly okay with it, but since we are getting it, then yeah, for sure I'm gonna grab it.
And look at that, even with him having 2 guns, they still gave him 2 fucking fists.
Mm-hmm.
You can learn something.
Are you still watching SmackDown? You still watching SmackDown?
I am.
Fuck, how many fucking title opportunities are the Street Profits gonna get before we do something else, man?
Yeah, I don't know. They act like they haven't got other tag teams out there.
And it's kind of crazy because it's like the SmackDown tag team division is so stacked, and we just keep going back to the like. How many opportunities are the Street Profits gonna get?
I wouldn't mind if they were gonna make this Phantom Rider. They should just make like a deluxe pack with him and a horse. To be honest.
Feel like, you know what though, because I feel like we're gonna get that like later on. Like they'll wait for everybody to buy this one, and then in a couple months they'll be like, oh, now we're getting the deluxe one. He comes with the horse. Like they're just making us buy this one first.
Son of a bitches.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I definitely want to get the Phantom Rider. I like that. That looks good.
Mm-hmm.
$28, January 26.
Yeah, I could kind of care less about this. I don't need another Iceman.
I mean, me personally, I could use another Iceman, so. Plus, I like the blast effects, the ice effects he comes with. I was gonna probably use this one to go with my X Factor team until they make a proper X Factor Iceman. So yeah, I'm
Oh, that's a good idea.
I'm probably gonna fucking get this one here.
Okay, yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, 28 January 26. All right, now this is something that I guess I might have missed, but it's already in stock. But hey, you get a super scroll.
Uh,
If you haven't gotten any of the ones in the past, this is I think this is the newer version, or this is just a re-release, maybe.
no, this is definitely a newer version.
Then how we don't have pinless joints? What's going on with that?
Yeah. I'm sort of good on this. Like I'm fine with the super scroll I have. I'm fine with that. So
I don't think I have any scrolls. Eh, like I'm not mad at it or nothing, but I feel like I don't really need it that badly.
yeah, same. Like the other one was the last one we got. The build a figure was good enough that I don't really need to. I really don't feel like I need to update.
47 bucks. Available now on exclusively on Hasbro Pulse. All right, so now we have our next on-demand figure from Hasbro. We've got X-Men '97 Apocalypse. He is stacked up at 12 inches. And yeah.
Is this is a made to order thing?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
So just like
Are you
Mephisto, just like the Sentinel.
are you go are you going in on this?
I don't know.
I'm kind of thinking about it
Look,
because
here's the thing though. I never bought the smaller version of Apocalypse that looks like this because I already had the original Builder figure, which I think is still a good Apocalypse. But like, this is just like, do you want a giant Apocalypse? And it's like, you could. I'm not mad at it. I like he comes with a like
see that
extensive array of accessories is good.
see that's where I feel like I'm at. Like I like the Apocalypse I have. Like the Build-A-Figure is decent, but kind of like this one because he's larger. Like he kind of like he towers over your X-Men, and I kind of like that. But I don't know. I don't know. Like, I gotta kind of think of this.
Well, you've got until November 9th to put in the order.
Lots of time.
Hmm. Yeah, like I said, it looks good. Hey, what's going on, Ice Yamamoto? Welcome to the stream. You know what? I might put a pre-order on this because, like I said, it's like it's one of those. You're not gonna get charged for it until it ships, and it ain't gonna ship until like next year. So that's future me's problem.
Yeah, right. Like that's the thing too with these. Like that's why I like this made to order model over the HasLab because that's the thing too. Like you can always just throw down a pre-order, and then if next year comes, if you decide you don't want it, like you just don't get it.
Yeah, 'cause I'm already waiting for my Sentinel. I put in for the Mephisto.
Yeah, where's Leo Kaiser?
Ah, that's a good fucking question.
Yeah, like I just kind of thought of that. Like when's Leo Kaiser supposed to be dropping?
Cause like,
Or
yeah,
when are we supposed to be getting him?
I'm waiting for my Leo Kaiser
Yeah,
too.
cause I put in on the Sentinel. Well, I went in on the Dragon Man, which we got. So now I'm waiting on the Sentinel, which I think he's supposed to be dropped. Like he's supposed to be dropping like any time.
Well, no, I got an email saying they got to push back to like December now for the Sentinel, but
Oh,
he's still coming, but it ain't in November though.
oh, okay, okay.
So yeah, but yeah, but here's the other thing about it: this Apocalypse is 120.
Yikes.
Yeah, for a 12-incher, it's like no. That's why I'm like I'm contemplating: do I need it that badly? I really don't need like a giant apocalypse like that serious. Like I got the one I have. Like I know if you want the one that's more cartoon accurate, then yeah, get this. If you already have the smaller version, so you kind of have the small one and then the giant version of it. But like I said, the Build-A-Figure one I feel is more comic book accurate, and I just like the way that shit looks.
Yeah, same. Okay,
Like I
yeah, I don't
said,
know. Like,
I got until the 9th of November to make a decision. But the MFTs is trying to jump the Wyatts now. Damn, they fucking up everybody. Let's go. Gorilla's gonna get those
War Games
titles,
maybe?
son. Ain't nobody realer
Maybe
than
War Games perhaps?
Gorillas. What?
I wish they could use that theme, man. I wish they could use that theme.
Hell yeah. So yeah, you got until November 9th to put a pre-order in on this. It's $120, so like I said, it's up there. I mean, it's a little bit cheaper than what the Sentinel was because it wasn't the Sentinel like 170 something.
Sorta don't recall, but I think he was definitely around there.
But yeah, Apocalypse. Alright, jumping into some Star Wars. We've got Black Series, Darth Vader, Dual End from Obi-Wan Kenobi, which didn't this come out already once?
Yeah, I think this is just a reissue.
Well, hey, listen, if you missed out on the first one, second chance, I guess. If you want to battle
Yeah, kind of.
damage, if you want to battle damage Vader.
I'm sorta done buying Darth Vader's at this point.
Yeah, I don't need a battle damage Vader.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks cool and all, but 28 bucks, March of 26 for battle damage Vader. And now you want from Book of Boba Fett, if you want him in his Daimyo attire. Now you have Boba Fett as the daimyo. Which, I mean, it's fine. If you want a Boba Fett, it's cool, I guess.
Yeah.
The Suicide Squad Harley Quinn is almost funded. Going faster. I mean, like, listen, there's gonna be those diehards that are gonna get it from McFarland. Cause like I said, once it's done, you ain't gonna see that shit again unless the aftermarket.
I don't understand why that needed to be a Kickstarter.
I don't know why either, man. He figured nobody was gonna buy them at retail, I guess, maybe. But I don't know. I just think it's him just trying to see what people are willing to part money with. So, okay, you get 2 Harley Quinns and a Jared Leto Joker. Okay.
Farland's stupid, man.
I mean, listen, some people, most people, like my man Trunk said, they just want the Harley Quinns. I don't think anybody really gives a fuck about the Jared Leto Joker.
Yeah.
Well, look at it like this. You're probably gonna get the best Harley Quinn you're gonna get out of that dude. Plus, you'll get some accessories. You might even get 2 fucking fists. You might get lucky. I mean, it's cool. It's a decent looking boba. I like Mandalorians, but I don't really give a shit about Boba Fett, to be fair. I mean, it's good looking and all, but
yeah.
Well, we got toe tilts. What? They gave it motherfucking toe tilts? What? Oh shit! Hey, motherfucker got toe tilts. Guess that pays being a daimyo. You get a toe tilt. Ain't that some shit?
Yeah.
Also $28, March of 26. Okay, this is another one. I think this was the other one at Comic-Con they showed, but it's in stock now. And it is Black Series Mace Windu versus Darth Sidious. Which I'm almost kind of tempted to go in on this just because of the Mace Windu. Like, I can give a shit about Darth Sidious. Yeah. I mean, it is another Sith Lord, but I really just kind of want the Mace Windu.
Yeah, I get you.
I do like they give you both his regular face and his fucked up face, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, this is a fun 2-pack.
Like, especially if you're trying to get a Mace Windu. Like I said, and the Darth Sidious is not that bad off. Like I said, I would just put him with the rest of my Sith Lords. But I do kind of want that Mace Windu though. Unlimited power.
Yeah.
$60. Currently available exclusively on Hasbro Pulse.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, you know, from the G.I. Joe classified line, listen, if you were a fan of G.I. Joe, the movie, if you were a fan of Cobra Law, Pythona.
I mean, you gotta get Pythona.
Yeah.
Which, I don't know if not a lot of people know, like, she never got I don't think she ever got a figure originally in the 3 3/4 back in the day.
Nope, she never did.
Because I remember having Globulus, I remember having a Nemesis Enforcer, and we had one of the Cobra La Troopers. They never made Pythona.
Nope.
I mean, it looks good. Definitely, if you're trying to build your Cobra Law, you gotta get the Pythona.
Yeah.
Looks good. I'm a pass on it because, like I said, I'm not going that deep into classified like that. Although I am mildly surprised she has not sold out already. Because normally stuff like characters like her would have been sold out already, but hey, $47 exclusive Hasbro Pulse.
So I think right now she's only open for premium members, and then
That's
I
what
think
it
non-pre.
is. Okay.
Yeah, and then I think non-premium members can order her November 3rd.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Trunks says that she's a female, and they barely make females, which you know what, that's totally fair. I don't think there's a ton of female G.I. Joe characters, right? Because
I
G.I. Joe was
mean,
primarily
there's
centered as a boy
I
brand,
mean, there was
like a boy
always. Here's the thing,
line.
though. There's always been female characters. Sure, the scales of male to female are definitely not balanced, but like I can name several females from Cobra and GI Joe. So like there was always a female there, just not an overwhelming amount of females. I mean, you have your Lady J's, you have your Scarlet, you have your Cover Girls, Jinx, then you got your Baronesses, just Satana, Pythona, and there might have been like a couple other female Cobra agents. But yeah, there's not that many. Not that many females in G.I. Joe like that. Alright, well, sticking with G.I. Joe, we have from their Legacy collection, we're getting a police officer, or a police and emergency service unit, the ESU. Which is fine. This is like their line of, you get generic service agents. You know, they did a firefighter one. Now you're just getting your beat cop. Well, he seems more like a SWAT agent than a regular beat cop, though.
Yeah, I'm good. I don't really need this. Like I've said, like I said, when it comes to GI Joe, I'm kind of already 1 foot out the door, and like I know I keep saying that, and then I keep buying like GI Joes, but like I really am 1 foot out the door, and
I mean, I like
this
their
is
legacy
just
stuff that they come out with, but some of them are like the occupations I don't care for. Like the firefighter one looked good, but it's like I don't care for that. The police one looks good, but I don't care for that. I want really more military applications, like The last one they had was that, like, the paratrooper, which was okay. I really wanted that military one, but they had to turn it and make her female, and it's like, no way, fuck out of here with that. The last good one I got was the Desert Trooper. That one is the shit. The Desert Trooper looks like an actual fucking soldier. Well, $41. Available now. Hasbro Pulse. Alright, here's one that's already sold out. We have the Ghost Viper, which I don't remember when Vipers became ghosts, but okay.
Yeah, this is another just really easy pass for me. I don't really care about this at all.
So bad.
Plus, they didn't really do much. You just kind of repurposed the Viper skins. I like the helmet and all that, but all this right here, I like. Yeah, I don't know. This must have been when G.I. Joe got real weird at the end, because I don't remember no such thing as a Ghost Viper.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm not familiar with this at all. I'm not super into. Like, I will say one thing I've totally tapped out on when it comes to G.I. Joe is I don't buy like army builder characters anymore. Like I dipped out on like buying troops. So this is a real easy pass for me.
Like I said, I never really army built anything other than those bats, and even then there was a limit. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and get like a dozen of them or shit. Like, nah, it ain't that serious, bro.
So yeah, this
Well, as you see,
this
this
is
one's
just an
already sold
all-around.
out. $63. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you'll be able to find this in a while. I think this is just, you know, fucking scalpers doing what scalpers do.
And yeah, just another easy pass for me. We got the Mortal Kombat classics. We got Reptile. Listen, this is great. This is great for anybody that did not go in on Storm Collectibles, and this is great. I'm super happy for you. But I did. I bought almost every. I bought every Storm Collectibles Mortal Kombat figure that they made. Not everyone, but I bought one of each character, and I'm not ever parting with those Mortal Kombat figures. So I just don't really have interest in this Reptile. But he does look nice, and for anybody that didn't go on the Storm, I'm super happy for you. I don't think there's anything wrong with them. It's just I went pretty heavy into Storm, and those shits were expensive, so I'm not gonna start doubling up on Mortal Kombat.
I wish McFarlane though wasn't so cheap with, like, could they get some more accessories?
Yeah, it's just though I feel like that's what he does. Like that's what he does, man. Like he just fucking gives you a figure, and then he'll re-release it later with the accessories that you wanted the first time. Like this, the bullshit that he does.
Like, you could have gave him a reptile head or something. $30. November of 25.
Yeah. Okay, so we got Raiden. Yeah, pretty much just apply everything I said about Reptile and just apply it to Raiden here. Again, looks good. Looks good. If I never went in on the Storm, I would be like, I'd be wanting this right now, but I did go in on Storm, so I have no interest in this.
We get no lightning effects, nothing.
Just wait, that'll be the gold label. Or the fucking collector edition, or the fucking red label, or whatever, fucking purple label, fucking burnt sienna label, whatever fucking bullshit.
The bullshit label?
Yeah, pretty much. Whatever fucking bullshit he fucking does. Whatever bullshit labels he does to make his figures impossible to collect. Fucking piece of shit. Although, real quick, speaking of McFarlane, those fucking original, like, Image Elites, holy shit, take all of my money right fucking now. You see those, bro?
No.
Like, you know those elite style figures he did? Like, he did the Doomslayer, he did the Diablo one. Like, I guess he's doing, like, the original, not all, but he's doing some of the original 6, like, Image characters. So, like, we getting, like, Spartan from Wildcats, we're getting Savage Dragon, getting, like, Shadowhawk, we're getting a new Spawn, we're getting Witchblade, and then we're getting Prophet from Youngblood, and fuck, I'm getting every fucking one of those.
Yeah, I saw the Tron stuff, Daniel. I don't really care for Tron, so I don't care. Like, I was never a fan of Tron anyway. $30, November of 25. All right.
My only really experience with Tron was the Tron level in Kingdom Hearts. I never watched any of the Tron movies. Like, I never really had any interest in that. So, like I said, my only interest in Tron is, I think it was Kingdom Hearts 2 or Kingdom Hearts 3. Maybe 2, they had like a Tron level. That's about it.
Alright, so from YOLO Park, we've got Optimus Prime Advanced Model Kits. And I have to say, it looks pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is something you can almost put in your masterpiece shelf, because I think this might be around masterpiece scale.
Yeah.
I mean, he doesn't transform, but like I said, nowadays most people don't want to have to go through the hassle of transformation.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, I'm gonna be honest, can I like admit something to you?
What?
Here live on the stream?
What's that?
Like, a lot of times, like, I buy Transformers, like, a lot of times I don't even bother transforming.
It happens.
Like, some of them I do, but some of those minor characters that, like, I don't really give a shit about, like, I don't even bother.
I've transformed all my Transformers.
Yeah?
Hell yeah. At least once.
I I sense that I've disappointed you.
Well, no, I do it for my own pleasure because I want to see the alt mode. I want to see the robot mode. I like to see the engineering of how they put it together and how they make it work. You got to transform
You
it.
know what? Fair. Fair.
Now, I'm not saying every transformation is a cakewalk or anything. There are some, a lot of moving parts and pieces. But that's the thing, is like, hey, transform it once, transform it back to a robot, and then you call it a day. See, that's the thing, the misconception of one thing I will say when it comes to doing Transformers is you should always transform your Transformer at least one time. But that's about it. And the only reason I say one time is because the more you do it, you are putting stress on joints and plastics and tolerances. The
Yeah,
more you
like that's the
transform
thing.
it,
Like
the
you
more
don't
you
want to.
transform it, the more you basically are aging your figure.
Yeah, like you don't want to keep going back and forth.
No, do it one time just to see how it feels, and then you turn it back into a robot, and then you leave it at that. That's how I do it. I'll transform it one time to its alt mode, enjoy the alt mode, and then okay, let's see if I can transform it back into the robot mode with no problem. And then after that, I'm done.
Yeah.
There's
I
only been
usually
there's
do
only
for the
been like a
most
few
part.
figures that I've transformed multiple times, and that's like MP10, and because MP10 is like fucking baby's first transformer.
Yeah.
Other than that, like I really haven't gone out of my way to transform things over and over because yeah, that just adds mileage onto your figures.
Yeah, there's just some that I just don't bother with, like okay, like some of those like tiger tracks, like I don't really give a shit about tiger tracks like alt mode. But if it's something that like I really like, or if it's something that's like really prominent, then I will. But yeah, there's just some of them that I just don't even bother with. Or like some of the Bayformer stuff, like they're designed so intricately that it's just I don't even want to bother.
That's why I don't mess with those.
I get I guess what I'm saying, I'm taking a long time to make the point that like I don't mind having a transformer that doesn't transform. Like I don't mind it. I'm not really gonna go in on this because we just got the Studio Series Prime, which is probably the last Prime you ever need to buy. But if we didn't have that one, then this would be
Even that,
a
I
little more
transformed.
intriguing.
I transformed that one time, and I transformed it
Oh yeah,
back
me
into a
too.
robot, and that was it.
Yeah, me too. Like something like that, like the Prime or like the Magnus or like something like that, I will. But like when we're on our fifth character that's using the side swipe mold, like when it's like our fifth character using that mold, like I'm kind of like I don't really care by that point.
By the way, the Studio Series Megatron, I did not transform, and that is because I
No?
don't I don't give a shit about Megatron being a tank. So since he doesn't transform into a gun, he'll be he'll just be a robot. I don't care for him as a tank. I mean, I might at one point just to see how they put it all together, but at this point,
Violet!
I'm not in that big of a rush to do so because not a gun.
I feel you. I feel.
All right, Prime here, $30, November of 25. And what's Prime without a Megatron?
Yeah, this looks good. This looks really nice.
It's a nice Megatron. Is this the last man standing match with Priest and Lack?
Yeah, it's the main event.
It's the main event.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. Okay.
And Hollywood has to stop casting Jared Leto, man.
Why? What did he do now?
It's just, you know, like that Tron movie is not like performing super well, and I guess a lot of people are saying like this man kills like every franchise that he's in. Like Suicide Squad bombed, Morbius bombed, Tron Ares isn't doing well, and now he's gonna be Skeletor in the He-Man movie, and people are already saying like, you already know that movie's not gonna do well. I don't know. Listen, like I like 30 Seconds to Mars. I like Jared Leto, but man, this guy just he destroys every franchise he touches.
Poison.
Mm-hmm.
$30. November of 25 for the Megatron.
Ooh, this is nice. That's nice little Bumblebee. Again, another model kit, so it doesn't transform, but you know,
Wait a minute,
if you're
what's
not like
Zelina
a
Vega doing here?
mm-hmm.
Oh, hit him with the fireball. Hit him with a fireball.
Mm-hmm.
After Black with the win, thanks to the assist from the wife.
Whoa. Okay, so apparently, sorry, I don't mean to derail, but I just kind of feel like this is worth talking about. So you know that like DC like KO event?
Uh-huh.
Like apparently I guess they revealed at New York Comic Con that that event is gonna pull in characters from other like properties, and I guess like some of the characters are saying like Sub-Zero is from Mortal Kombat is gonna be in there at some point. Like Annabelle the doll is gonna be in there. Like Red Sonja is gonna be in there, and we could very likely get the fight that everyone's been waiting to see, because yeah, apparently like Homelander's gonna show up. So we could conceivably get Homelander versus Superman. I don't even know what his life right now.
That's interesting.
What even is real life?
I don't know, but Bumblebee looks alright though. Also $30, November of 25. Alright, SmackDown's over. But we got still more toys to talk about. This Starscream though looks pretty good though, I ain't gonna lie.
Mm-hmm. I think they all look really good, right? I think they all look good. It's just a question of do you care that they don't transform? Like for some people they might not give a shit, but some people that might be a deal breaker. So I think they all look good. It's just it depends how much of a hang up that is for you, you know?
Yeah. Now, YOLO also does smaller versions of these as well. They're like $10. They're more like kind of miniatures, like you know, for the kids. But like I said, if these scale with like Masterpiece, these would be good stand-ins. And hey, $30, not a bad price either. November of 25. All right, we got a little bit of a more stylized Starscream here.
Don't mix world DC though.
This kind of looks like dare I say like almost like an anime kind of Starscream. Am I bugging?
I would say it's definitely got that energy, got that kind of anime look towards it. Got a sword. Oh shit, and we transform?
Mm-hmm.
And he transforms.
There you go.
He's not just for show, he's for go. But it looks like it's a parts forming transformation, but you know what? I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
$250 though. 240, well, 249, 24.90 deposit, March of 26. Expect to pay more. Ooh, boy! As soon as I saw this, Matt, pre-order immediately.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. You don't play around when it comes to Jada.
Jada is coming in hard with Akuma, the boss of bosses right now. Akuma.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I don't need to really say much. Like this is already a sell for me. So I don't need to. I don't even need to say nothing. I'm buying this. I already put it in my pre-order.
Yeah. Well, I didn't, but I don't know, man. Cause okay, here's my dilemma. Like, a lot of these characters, I already have the SHF version, but the Jada
I
versions
mean,
just be
I'm just
looking
saying, like,
better.
if you satisfied with
The
what you
Jada
have,
versions be
then
looking better. Like,
I
that's
mean,
where I don't know. Like,
here's the thing. But it's like
I don't want to.
me personally, like I said, I'm sticking with the Jadas because it's specifically Street Fighter 2 Ultra, so the vibe is from that. Now, if I wanted to get like Street Fighter 3 or the Alpha, they're gonna look a little bit different. So, like I said, it's all in it's subjective and it's your preference. Like I said, I'm going in on these because I've already committed to I've already committed, and like I said, the price is right, baby. What's going on, PlayStation? Big ups, man.
I just, I
Oh,
just feel like I just
your Ultra
I want
Magnus
to spend
showed
more
up.
money.
Big ups on that. That Ultra Magnus is fucking nice, bro. Enjoy that shit. That shit is nice.
The which Magnus, the Studio Series one? It's gotta be the Studio Series one, I'm assuming. Yeah, it's great. Like I would say that's by far the best Magnus they've ever done.
Like I
Okay,
said,
yeah, Studio 86.
Listen, that's the best Ultra Magnus you're gonna get outside of a masterpiece third party scale. Hands down.
Like,
Hands down.
I'm gonna, yeah, like I'm gonna say, like, I think we're at the point where like Hasbro just needs to retire 86 Magnus because they're never gonna make one that's better than this. Like, or I should say like G1 Magnus. Like
Nah, here's the
I
thing.
just don't see how they're.
I'll take that idea which that you just said, and I'm gonna double down. What needs to be done is Studio Series Prime, Studio Series Megatron, Ultra Magnus, anything that's been made in the Studio Series that is like almost undeniable that this is the best you're gonna ever get with this
That's right.
character. Don't make any more.
No.
Don't come at me next year with whatever your next line is going to be and go, here's the Ultra Magnus. Fuck out of here with that guy. Because the only way you can make something better than what the Studio Series has done, it better follow with the term masterpiece behind it. Because that's the only way you're going to make it better. That is the only way you're going to make it better than what you just did. Is put a masterpiece behind it and throw some die cast on that bitch.
Like, just re-release that Magnus every couple years. Like, just re-release it. Like, don't try to make a new Magnus at this point. Like, you already nailed it. Like, the Prime, the Magnus, and the Megatron, like, you nailed them perfectly. Like, just leave it alone. Like, just every couple years, just reissue them. Just give them the packaging refresh. Like, don't try to.
I mean, that's the only thing you can do at this point because it's like you're not gonna make anything better than what you just did. You can't even try to tell me you can make something better than that now. No, like this is the peak. Like Cyclonus guy, the peak. You're not doing better than this. Like I said, any better, and it's gonna be called a masterpiece.
That's right.
Like dead ass. Like any better, then it is a masterpiece at that point. You're one step below masterpiece. Like I said, the only thing you're missing is a better paint job and die cast metal. That's the only thing these figures are fucking missing that separates them from masterpiece. Because when you're dealing with the masterpiece, you're guaranteed paint, you're guaranteed die cast. And every one of them, that includes what the third parties make. Same rule applies. That ass better be painted. That ass better have some die cast. All that shit to warrant the prices that they're asking for. You better have that. And what Studio Series has done with Magnus, with Prime, and with Megatron, you peaked, nigga. You peaked. You cannot go any higher. The only way you can go is down. You can't go higher. Because you go any higher, then it becomes a masterpiece. It literally will become a masterpiece. If you go any higher, it'll be a masterpiece. This is meant for retail. This is the peak. This is the peak. If you want to know the top four, Prime, Megatron, Magnus, and then Cyclonus. And Cyclonus, he got lost in the shuffle somewhere, but that nigga belongs in studio. Because he's perfect.
Yeah. Let's not forget.
Never
Let's not
forget
how perfect
Cyclonus.
that Cyclonus was.
But like
Shout
all
out to you,
those
Cyclonus
four figures are fucking peak. You can't go.
Cyclonus
You
guy
can't
probably
make, you can't make better than that. Like I said, anything else is going down.
Against. That's what I mean. Like they should just retire from like just re-release that Magnus every couple years. Like don't try to improve it. Don't try to make a better one. Like don't try to do any fucking bullshit. Like just re-release that one every
the
couple
missing
years.
link
That's all you
stuff,
need to do.
PlayStation is fine. It scratches a niche for those who enjoy the classic G1 figures, but they gave them the ability to have a little more articulation than the original counterparts. So like, I have nothing against them, but they're not for me. Like I grew up on those figures, and I was the bougie kid that wanted them better. I'm the motherfucker that wanted the 86 Ultra Magnus growing up. I'm that guy. When I grew up and had Ultra Magnus as a kid, it looked like shit because it didn't look like the cartoon. Now I have Studio Series Magnus, and it's like, this is the dream. This is the dream, and it can't get any better. It's I've finally reached the point where my fantasy has become my reality.
Did the Prime come out this year?
What, Studio?
Yeah, was it this year or was it last year? I think it was this
around.
year, right?
It came out around Christmas time, so you can kind of borderline it.
Okay, so let's say you could only pick one between the Prime, the Megatron, and the Magnus. Like, which one do you think is the best?
I can't answer that. They're all good, and they're all good. And I would say it would probably have to be Prime, because it's Optimus. I'd say second be Magnus, third Megatron, just because he doesn't transform into a gun. I will hold that against him.
Yeah, fair.
I will hold that against. Like I said, his robot form is perfect. It's probably the best you're gonna get in a retail scale Megatron. The fact that they engineered it so much that you can't see the tank is a marvel in itself. But the fact that he does turn into a tank, I will deduct points for that. But it's still a 10 out of 10 as far as visual appeal and just the look of the robot. It's a 10 out of 10. And like I said, 10 out of 10 for just hiding the fact that it transforms into a tank. Nothing about him screams tank if you look at him in his robot form. Nothing about him. The engineering they did, second to none. They probably had Cyclonus guy working on that shit because the motherfucker put his whole ass in there.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll still take off points that he don't turn into a gun. But Prime for me would be number one, and Magnus would be number two. Both are good.
Yeah.
Like I said, there's not that many complaints I got about them. No. And like I said, and hell, like I said, I'd even go as far as say I move Megatron to number 4 because I'm put Cyclonus guy at number 3 because he's just that fucking good. Cyclonus guy is the peak. He was the, like I said, whoever made that fucking Cyclonus, make him president. Make him president. Put him in charge.
That's right.
I want that initiative. And I'll even throw in honorable mentions, cause I don't wanna pretend like that shit wasn't fire either. Optimus Primal that came out was fire, and so was fucking T-Rex Megatron 2. That shit right there, Those to me are Studio Series quality Transformers, and they weren't even labeled as Studio Series.
Yeah,
That
they were all
Optimus
in
Primal,
Kingdom.
the Kingdom shit, Primal and that Megatron, mwah, top tier, motherfucker, top tier. And I'm not even a Beast War fan like that, but I bought both of those because them shits looked good. They look good. I remember when we were sitting here talking about them, I'm like, why aren't they labeled as Studio Series? Because the quality of this is way too good for what they're branding them as. Because that T-Rex Megatron is, don't get it twisted, it's damn near up there with the masterpiece T-Rex Megatron. It's damn near up there. Only thing missing is what? Say it with me, die-cast and a better paint job.
Mhm.
That's the only thing it's fucking missing. But it's up there.
I actually have that masterpiece Megatron. I think it was like $300.
Yeah, but did you get this? Did you get the other version, or did you skip that one?
Like I didn't get the Kingdom. I never got the Kingdom one.
Okay.
Like I never got the Kingdom one just because I
You
already
had the
I already had
masterpiece.
the masterpiece.
Yeah.
Yeah, like same with the
but
Primal. Like I never.
But like I said, the masterpiece. The Kingdom ones. Those two right there is like, yeah. I don't know what y'all was doing when y'all was fucking with that, but somebody was like, you know what? Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun with these things.
Somebody did like too good a job.
They did they rose above and beyond expectation, bro. That's why I said, like, when I saw the rest of the line and everything that came after those figures, I'm like, what's going on here, bro? You done dropped like 3 bangers and then everything else, and now I'm still seeing hollow bits on niggas? You still showing me hollow bits? You still showing me hollow bits? Your man's is coming here full out, looking like a fresh fucking plate of food, ready to be devoured, and then you come in here with hollow bits. Your next figure's got hollow. I'm seeing hollow bits, like all them Constructicons y'all done made, and them niggas got gaps in their forearms. Unacceptable. Mm-hmm. We live in a world where Cyclonus guy exists. Niggas should not be having gaps in their arms, bro. Unacceptable. I'ma be that consumer where it's like, I'ma hold you to a standard that I know you can achieve. You shown us you got better in you. Y'all choose when y'all want to be good, and y'all choose when y'all want to produce good.
Cyclonus probably like he probably got canned because they was like, my guy, you did like too good a job. Like you gave people too good of a figure. But I'm saying,
but like Cyclonus guy's not even like the first to hit that benchmark. Like there's just been a couple others that have come out, and it's like they've kind of gone under the radar because no one expected it. Like, okay, another one that's a banger but doesn't get talked about as much is fucking Jetfire. Jetfire was banging, son. Nobody talks about him that much, but Jetfire was on point. Same thing go for Skylinks.
Jetfire was very good.
Skylinks was fire. Like there are some bangers out there.
I would honestly throw it back to, and we've talked about this guy like 100 times, but I would throw it back to Combiner Wars Devastator.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Like Combiner Wars Devastator, like
but even him,
they did it right the first time.
But even he was imperfect because a lot of the components had the hollow bits, but you could forgive
if you got that upgrade kit though.
No, I'm talking about the hollow bits in the individual figures themselves.
Oh, okay.
But you can look past that because the combined mode is what mattered. And the combined mode was the shit, especially if you upgrade kitted on it.
Yeah.
Even the same thing goes for Predaking. Predaking actually did better. Predaking's original figures on their own had less hollow bits. Not perfect, but again, combined mode is where it counted. But again, I keep saying Hasbro can do it when they want to. When they want to, they can give you the best fucking figure they've ever made, and there's no complaint. But it's like they pick and choose with like it's like almost like being a card collector for like Pokemon or whatever the fuck, where it's like every deck there's a chance you might get a very rare card and the rest are just average. Like that Cyclonus guy, it's like you went through the list of cards and oh shit, I got a Cyclonus and this is bad as fuck. Everything else was mid. And it keeps happening too. It happens in every fucking wave of Transformers where it's like mid, oh, banger. Mid, oh, bang, oh, but Studio Series Prime, banger. Mid, oh, Silverhawk, he's a banger. Why? Because he's a remake of a Cyclonus guy, so he's automatically banger because he's using the same body mold, so he's already a banger. He's already a banger because of who his body is. But it's just criminal how they treat Transformers, bro. They need to put me in charge, bro. Quality control will be second to none, brother.
For real.
There won't be a hollow bit to be found, son. I'd be like, yo, you better seal up them gaps, nigga. You better seal them gaps. I don't want to see them.
Be like, but what about the budget? Fuck your budget.
Fuck your budget. Like, motherfucker, you know how many of these we just sold, nigga? Fuck your budget. Nigga, y'all just sold 2 Ecto ones for like $500 a pop, son. You complaining about money, nigga? Stop it. Stop it. How much is plastic? Like 5 cents of plastic? Get out of here, bro. But back on topic of Jada, this is 100% buy for me. Like I said, I already put it in my pre-order. Already put it in because, like I said, we're almost done. Almost done. And I'm surprised. I thought they were gonna maybe charge Akuma at a deluxe price, but nah, they kept it simple. $30. February of 26. Now, Matt, hold on to your butt.
I'm holding on because I know what's coming next.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go. Yes.
Now, I will say one thing I was kind of hoping they would have done, but that would have been asking for too much. But to have him with the shirt ripped off.
Yeah, that would have been a nice touch.
But that's just me being greedy, though. That's just me being greedy. But yeah, also pre-order this as well because I'm not playing, bro. Listen, if you're familiar with Spagett Friends or if you're new to this show, let it be said that your boy, I'm a man of my word. I will put my money where my mouth is. Mm-hmm. When I championed for #gargoyles and we got gargoyles, I bought every last gargoyle they fucking had.
Yeah, shout out to us for making that. Shout out to us for making that happen. We made that happen, man.
You know what? You know what, Matt? We need to Barry Horowitz ourselves. Pat yourself on the back.
Yeah.
Barry Horowitz style.
I will.
Barry Horowitz style.
That's
Pat
right.
yourself on the back. But like, yeah, we was champion for
you
gargoyles.
You can't see me right now, but trust that I'm doing it.
But yeah, like when they came out with gargoyles, I didn't fuck around. I bought every one they made. The only, like I said, the only gargoyle I did not buy was Goliath in the video game version. That's the only one I didn't buy. But every other piece of
Yeah.
gargoyle merch that NECA put out, I own it. The
I'm
only other
saying,
one I
like,
haven't
you know,
found
like
yet is Broadway in a trench coat. That's the only one I haven't found yet. Is
the
Broadway in a
the
trench
Silver
coat.
Guardian or whatever. The Silver Guardian or whatever it is.
Yeah, but everybody else is accounted for.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like I said,
Hey
if
man,
you
listen.
made it,
We
I
were
would
talking
buy
about
it.
gargoyles. We were talking about gargoyles on this stream. We were talking about it for years before. Like, I just take a quick minute because get some new people here. Like, we get new people that come in and they ain't been with us, and I think a lot of people maybe don't understand that. Like, we've been doing this for almost 10 years. Right? Like, we've been doing this for almost a decade.
Almost.
So it's like maybe not that long, but we've been doing it like what,
I
like
mean, if you
5,
round it off to the
7
nearest,
years.
we've been doing this longer than 5 years. It's been like almost 6, 7 years now, bro.
Yeah, 6, 7 years. We've been doing this a long time. Like we've seen a lot of stuff, and early on, we was talking about gargoyles. Nobody was talking about gargoyles, man, and we were talking about gargoyles every week. Like, somebody needs to make these figures. Somebody needs to make them, and nobody was
Hashtag
talking
gargoyle,
about that.
son.
But we
Hashtag
was.
gargoyle figures.
That's
son.
right. That's right. We was talking about it, and you know, lo and behold,
they came out.
lo and behold, look what happened.
And like I said, I was a man of my. I said, listen, if they made them, I would buy them. And I'm a man of my word. I bought every last piece. Every last piece that I could get my hands on. Fei Long, all of them. Every last piece. Like I said, the only thing I'm missing is Broadway in a trench coat. That's it. I'm not saying I don't even have a Broadway, because I have the original one without the trench coat.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't have the Elise, I don't have the Demona Goliath 2-pack, which I don't need.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I already have a Goliath and a Demona.
Yeah, that's right.
So it's like, as far as I'm concerned, like I said, since they decided to not make any more, I'm good, because I have the Clan, I have Xanatos, I have Armored Gargoyles, I've got Elisa, I've got Fei Long, and I've got a Demona. Like, I got all Season 1 characters accounted for. Now, with tying back to this Street Fighter, like I said, Jada doing good work. I like what they've done, and like I said, I'm all in. I'm all in, and like I said, I've got every last one that they've put out outside of the Player 2s, and we almost done. Almost done. And
I said,
I've been waiting for this Balrog to come out.
Mm-hmm. Like, this is kind of, we're at the point now where, like, this is really what I've been waiting for, where we're starting to get all the larger characters. It's like I said, I really want to see, like, how Jada handles that, and so far they're knocking it out of the park. Like, this
Also,
Balrog
I like that
looks,
we're doing 2 at a time
he looks,
here. We're doing 2 at a time.
Yeah.
So you get a Kuma
Yeah.
and a Balrog, so it's like, boom, that's another 2 we knock out, and then we'll
like,
go
he
from
looks
there.
better than anything I could, like, he looks better than anything I could have expected. Like, I could not have expected him to look this good. Yeah, just awesome. I'm ready for this. My soul is ready to have this in my collection.
You know, $35, February of 26. So yeah, a little
Which,
more, but
again, like,
still.
that's cheap compared to what most people are charging for a deluxe. Like, most people for a deluxe, you're closer to like $45. So again, even at 35, I don't know if you would classify Balrog as a deluxe per se, but he's a larger character. Like that Sauvage Opress, who's a larger character. Like, I think he was like $45 or $40.
Yeah, they bumped his price up because he was a little bit bigger.
So still, even they bumped it up, and it's still cheap compared to the big guys. Like, it's still cheap.
Yeah, 35, February 26th, definitely getting that. Like I said, I already put the pre-order in. I ain't even I didn't even hesitate.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's somebody we haven't seen in a while. Pennywise.
It's good. Fucking Pennywise.
But this is from Mecca, so this is the ultimate. So this is, so you gotta get the good one. You get the ultimate. That's when you know you're getting the good quality.
What do you even kind of say about Pennywise at this point? Like, I think this is like NECA Pennywise number 500. But
yeah, probably.
it's
I mean, listen, if
still good.
listen,
Like, it's still
there's people
good.
out there who, and again, I look at it, it's the second chance, because you know, there's those who, you know, there's always, listen, if there's one thing I've learned as being an adult collector in this community, there's a lot of Johnny-come-latelys, okay?
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of Johnny-come-latelys. There's a lot of people who, like, watches something one time and then automatically has to have and consume all the content that is involved with set property. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, dude, I've seen those people where it's like, oh, I watched Dragon Ball Z, now I must buy everything Dragon Ball Z related items.
Mm-hmm.
I watched Transformers, now I must consume Transformers. Like, those are the Johnny-come-latelys. And like I said, I'm pretty sure there's someone out there that finally bit the bullet and watched it, and then they're like, oh man, I need that Pennywise. I need the Pennywise.
Mm-hmm.
And here you are.
It still
like
looks
I
good.
said, we were shitting on Pennywise, what? Well, 5 years ago? We've been shitting on this fucking Pennywise figure, nigga, when we had like 3 or 4 niggas on the panel with us.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah, when it was like a full house.
Derek was still in the group.
And now it's just down to what it's always been, the core 2.
Listen, that's why they call me the Apocalypse. The strong survive, son. The strong survive.
We went from the Fave 5 down to the Figure 4, down to the 3 Amigos, down to
the North American
best
Thick Boys. That's what,
Thank you. There you go. Perfect.
the best tag team in all of YouTube. No matter what it
That's
is
right.
we do.
That's right.
But yeah, you got your Pennywise. It's fine if you like.
He looks good. Like, yeah, like it's just, yeah, like you said, if you're coming in late, and you know, it's great. It's great. I like this. I always like this Pennywise. I think the year I got the first Pennywise, and I think the year he came out, I think I had him on my top 20. I'm pretty sure he was on there.
But this is like this is like the dude in the costume Pennywise. So I don't think they've done this version yet. This is like the first time.
No.
I think. Because normally we just get like full demon Pennywise, but this is like dude in the costume Pennywise.
Yeah, it's great. Like if you're just getting into it now and you kind of want to grab you a Pennywise, then this one will be great. This one will do the trick. Again, I really don't need this. I have the first Pennywise.
Yeah,
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, we stuck in Salvation. You know, that's what happened, son. That shit was a wet fart, though. I was not pleased with the finale of Peacemaker, bro. I was not pleased. Like I said, like my man says, my disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined. That's how I felt after that episode. So that's the only thing I could think of is my disappointment is immeasurable. My day is ruined. Like, you know what it is? You know what? While we talking about it, shame on me. Shame on me. I put too many high expectations on it. But to be fair, James Gunn was out there straight gaslighting us with some hype. He was gaslighting us with some hype. He was like, yo, y'all gonna see some shit. You gonna get some of this. You go, and I bet you, because remember he was like, oh, you gonna see some cameos and shit like that. And like I said, you know who those cameos were? Fucking Lex Luger Ungerlins.
Yeah.
The glasses guy and
Yeah.
then the heavyset black guy. Both them niggas
Otis?
were Lex Luger people.
Yeah.
The only other big cameo we got out of that was Luther himself. And then like, yeah, Hawk Girl and Green Lantern, but that was like episode fucking 1.
Yup.
But he made it seem like he was like 6, 7, and 8. They're gonna blow your dick off, and like 6 was good, 7 was good, and then 8 was like, nope, dick not blown off. Like what happened?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like I said, I'm expecting Superman. I'm expecting a Green Lantern. I'm expecting anything, my dude, and nothing happened. Like nothing. Other than we're setting up Rick Flag to be the big bad guy because he seems to be getting all buddied up with Luther's cronies. And I don't know what the next plan is. Like I said, I don't know what James Gunn's gonna do. But that finale, wet fart, bro. Which is sad because the rest of the season was fucking top tier. It was good shit.
Yeah.
So, very disappointed. Listen, Deadpool. There's no Deadpool, man. What you talking about?
Yeah.
I mean, we got Luther for a scene, but that's it. That's it. The rest of the cameos were just niggas who works for him that were in the Superman movie. Like, if that's his idea of you gonna see some people from, come on, man, that's bait. That's clickbait. That's actual clickbait. That nigga swerved us, kid. You can't see it. I'm nah dancing, son, because we got fucking swerved. We got swerved. Big pressure, I ride in the when you won't survive. Cause I got swerved when I drive. I got swerved. We ain't getting no Arrow, we ain't getting no Batman, we ain't getting no Flash, we ain't getting nothing. We ain't even get a Mr. Motherfucking Terrific. Nothing. Also, so Mr. Terrific says he puts nanobites in everybody so he can track niggas. He ain't tracked none of this shit. I'm just saying. You know me, I'm a sucker for continuity. Don't say shit and don't follow up. Mr. Terrific said he put nanos in everybody. So what's to say Peacemaker ain't got no nanos in him? Just saying.
You just can't. Yeah, like I'm sure he does.
Like shit, you gotta keep up with your continuity, folks. I mean, I thought a lot of things too, but they didn't happen. Like I said, here's the thing. The show, the season finale itself wasn't terrible. It just falls flat after having like 2 previous episodes go buck wild. And then you really get no real resolution to that. It just is like, we're not gonna talk about Earth X anymore. And it's like, but that was the best part of the show. That was the best part. I was waiting to see if the brother came back to get revenge or something, but no, none of that. Don't even think about it. Man. All right, Pennywise, $42. Expect to pay more. Second quarter of 26.
Oh, all right. We back around to Ghostface. This isn't the ultimate Ghostface. This is like the 8-inch cloth. Still looks good though. I still think he looks good. I actually think the 8-inch cloth works for Ghostface because you know the
Yeah, I don't
soft
think.
goods rope.
Soft good plastics might not hit the same.
Yeah.
He's definitely he
Yeah, this dude's-
benefits from soft goods.
Yeah, this dude looks really nice. I might have to pick this up. Like I know I got the movie Maniacs Ghostface and I held on to that for a long time because it was a gift, but I think it might be time.
I mean, 8 inches.
First dollars.
It's not that bad. Like for like a serial killer type character, I'd like him to be a little bigger, badder, and menacing. So 8 inches is not even. I can live with that.
Yeah.
I mean, I know all that stuff's wrapped together with the Peacemaker and the Superman, but they, like I said, I need to know how we doing this. What's next? Who's next?
I don't know.
How does all of this tie together, man? Like I said, if we can make it tie together, I can forgive it. But until then, it's still a wet fart of an ending.
It's because the original Salvation run was all villains. Like they put all the villains in this dimension, but it seemed like Rick Flag was insinuating that he's more focused on like metahumans. He didn't specify that he just wants to get rid of villains. Like he just
he just wants to
meant
metahumans.
metahumans. So I don't know. Like I don't know. Like is Superman gonna end up in there? Like, are we gonna have Guy Gardner or like Metamorpho or Clayface? I don't know. Like in the original Salvation Run comic, like Lex Luthor was a big part of that story. Like Lex got put in I don't remember if they called that dimension Salvation, but like he got put there.
Also, DC
So I don't know.
I want to kind of like, I don't mean to cut you here, but like, okay, the term metahuman in DC to me is very vague because if you really think about it, a lot of the superheroes in DC, 50% of them are just regular dudes with skills and or some sort of technology. Like, Green Lanterns are not metas. They're just dudes with a ring. You know what I'm saying? Batman, just a dude with money and gadgets. Blue Beetle is just a dude with a scarab. Like, most of DC's heroes are regular dudes. Green Arrow, regular dude. Steel, regular dude in his own Iron Man suit. Regular dude, like the metahuman to just human ratio is literally 50-50. Like, really think about it. Think of every superhero that's out there in the DC universe and how many of them niggas are just regular dudes or regular dudes who got accidentally hit with shit to get powers. Like, how many of these are just regular dudes? Outside of Superman and the Martian Manhunter, how many of these niggas are just regular dudes? The question, regular dude. Barry Allen, regular dude who got hit by lightning and some chemicals. So now he's fast. But at the end of the day, he was just a regular dude. Robin, Nightwing, regular dudes. So how many real metahumans out here in the streets, and most of the people that are considered meta are just people who accidentally fuck around and was in the wrong place at the wrong time, and now I got powers.
I mean,
Like,
you're not wrong about that.
So the whole thing of this, like the metahuman, is like, man, half of your squad, and that even counts for your villains. Half of these niggas is just regular dudes. Like the amount of niggas you got that are like of special abilities are few and far. It ain't like how it is in the Marvel side of things, where they have just literal mutants or niggas from other planets. Rest of y'all are just dudes. Half of y'all niggas is dudes. Plastic Man was just a dude until something happened that he became Plastic Man. But he was just a thief. He was just a thief. He's just a dude. So like metahumans is it's just a weird thing. Like how many metahumans are that? Like, what do you consider a metahuman? Just somebody who inherently has powers, or someone who is actually like from another world or another being? Because like in the DC world, that's very vague. Because half of your heroes are just regular dudes. No less than the willpower to do what's right and be blessed with money or equipment, or niggas who have money and equipment.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. I had to get off on that tangent because it just, I don't know, it always bothered me about that with DC. So it's like, if you really look at their hero roster, it's a lot of regular dudes. Like, there's nobody out there that's really popping like that of like power. Like, if they have powers, it wasn't because they were born with it. It was because freak accident give me power now. But before that, I was just regular dude. Like, seriously, how many dudes out there in the DC universe are like, I have powers because I come from a special planet, or I was born with special abilities? Like, how many niggas in the DC universe actually could say that they have that who are not named Superman or the Martian Manhunter? I'll wait. Like, that ass. How many of them?
No, fair.
So it's like the whole term metahuman. Like, even when they did the whole thing with Static Shock, they explained that of, a big bang happened and whatever chemical was in the air gave people who were in the general facility superpowers, and they decided to call them metahumans or bang babies and shit like that. But again, they were all what? Regular dudes. Regular dudes. So it's like it ain't like in the Marvel where you're born with the X gene and then you grow up and you develop mutant powers and you become different. Sure, there's been a couple heroes in Marvel, like, your Spider-Mans and shit, who got bit by stuff, or your Hulks. But for the most part, everybody else is either you are a mutant, or you're an inhuman, or you've been through a freak accident and you're Daredevil. But like, yeah, but everybody, like I said, sorry, chat, just went off on a tangent. I mean, yeah, they're right, but I'm saying, but they're from other planets and other dimensions. But like I said, look at the rest of the Teen Titans. It's Robin, regular dude. Cyborg was a regular dude who got put together with other pieces. Beast Boy, I forget where he comes from, but I think he started as a regular dude and then became Beast Boy because experimented on some shit, if I'm not mistaken. Like, sure, like I said, there's the occasional aliens that will come along and become heroes, or your Wonder Woman's coming from Themyscira or whatever. But like I said, the general population of DC superheroes, if you look at all their backstories, 9 times out of 10, they're just regular dudes. They're just regular dudes.
Yeah.
Alright, 45 for the Ghostface, November of 25. Expect to pay more. McFarlane's still trying to squeeze some life out of the Avatar franchise. I don't know. Does anybody even care anymore?
What's that one? What's that one fucking dude's name? Fuck that guy.
What, Jake Sully?
No. What's that fucking flat Earth guy? Fucking loves Avatar.
Yeah, the flat. Yeah, the flat Earth guy. Yeah, fuck him, man.
I don't remember. Does he hate Avatar or does he love Avatar? I don't remember.
He
I don't actually
loved the
remember
Avatar, and Jimmy didn't care for it. And he fucking went on autism.
Yeah, I don't fucking remember that. I don't remember that dude's fucking name, but
Yeah, I forget the name, but I remember the tism.
But if you ever happen to be listening to this, then you're a piece of shit and go fuck yourself.
Yeah, the Earth is round,
Fucking
bro.
loser.
You believe in a flat Earth?
The Earth is.
If the Earth is flat, find the edge and jump off of it. How about that?
Thank you. Yep. Pretty much. Fucking loser.
Fucking flat earthers. Oh, and I say this to anybody in the chat: if you're a flat earther, man, go get help. Go get help. We do not tolerate flat earth. Here at Spagett Friends, we do not tolerate flat earthers up in this bitch. We are not retarded.
That's right.
Here.
The Earth is round.
Listen, Earth is round. Birds aren't real.
That's never real.
We will not sit up in this bitch and talk about the Earth is shaped like a plate. We ain't living that life. Not today, not tomorrow, not next week.
Yeah, these I don't know, these Avatar figures, I'm kind of like when the last Avatar movie came out, I picked some of these up, but yeah, I'm out on Avatar, baby.
Well, Jake Sully here, set your back, 35, November of 25. And we got some more Avatar here. I don't know who this is. Like I said, I saw the first one and that's it. I haven't seen another one since because
So I think
I didn't really care.
Because I think the whole point of this movie is like now they're like the second movie, it was about the water tribe, and now they're meeting the fire tribe. So like I think she's that. Like I think she's part of like the fire tribe or whatever it is.
Okay.
I got the Jake Sully from the second movie, and I got the Zoe Saldana character. Like I got them, and I just kind of left it at that. And probably it'll just stay left at that. Like I'm not really trying to dip my
I
toes
just
back
feel
into
like
Avatar.
is there a base out there for Avatar? Because I feel like no, I don't like I said. I try to keep my ear as an old man. I try to keep my ear to the ground to see what's popping in these streets. But I don't hear nobody talking about Avatar like that. Like
I think it's just one of those things
whatever
where
hype or fandom is out there, it's a very small minority.
see, I think the fandom is there. I think they're just not vocal for it like that. Or I think Avatar's the kind of thing where like when these movies come out, like people want to go watch them because like they're visual experiences, but it's not something where you think about all the time. Like you go and watch the movie in theaters, and it's like an incredible like cinematic experience, and then once the movie is over, you just kind of stop thinking about it.
Shit,
I don't think.
thought about it in years. I didn't even know there was another movie that got made. I didn't know there was a Fire and Ash movie, bro. That was how very little I paid attention to it. I remember they made a sequel, I never saw the sequel, and that was it. Like I just kept pushing because it's like the first. I like listen. I don't know. Maybe I'm different, but like the first movie was okay, but it didn't like blow my. It didn't blow my socks off or anything. Like I really maybe I don't. Maybe it went over my head. Maybe I'm dumb. I don't know. But I just
No,
like
it didn't like
okay.
it didn't blow my socks off either. I watched it. I thought it was a good movie. Like I liked it enough. I never really thought of this as like a major franchise, but I watched the second movie too, and I liked the second movie. But then again, I even bought some of the figures from the second movie. But then, yeah, I don't know. I'm not going
It was supposed to be a Halo movie. They should have made Halo then. Fuck.
Yeah, I don't know. Like they made that TV show, and that was a steaming pile of shit. So maybe
let's
they,
let, 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 let's
maybe,
let's let's
maybe.
not let's not talk about that. Let's not talk about that.
That's right.
All right. Well, 35 November of 25. Okay, and yeah, this is the Zoe Zeldana character. I think maybe they all look the same. They're all blue Smurfs. I mean, at least I'll say it's a McFarlane figure, so you're at least guaranteed multiple points of articulation. So you can make it, put it in pretty poses, but like other than that, I don't know what else to do because not my bag. 35.
Yeah, again, they look fine.
Yeah, 25.
They look fine. Yeah, I don't care about it. Actually, I don't know. This is one where like if it ever gets like super clearance or something, maybe I could go in on this one because I never got the villain, like the dude from the second movie, so maybe just to like have the Jake Sully, like have the good guy and the bad guy and just kind of call it at that. Maybe like I might get this one, but he would have to go like super clearance.
Yeah, well, expect them at your local Ollie's in the near future. 35.
Like if I could,
November of
yeah, like
25.
if I could get it for like $5-6 maybe.
I think it'll probably be like $10 at a Ollie's at some point.
Yeah,
Especially with these their beasts, the banshees. Which the figures can ride them, of course. And that's pretty big. Nice wingspan there. But $60, like I say, you really gotta like Avatar. November of 25. And then you get one of their fire demon banshees. Yeah, not bad, but just like I don't hear nobody clamoring for Avatar like that. Now, if you're talking about the last Airbender, that's different. This Avatar, no one's talking about it. Last Airbender Avatar, everybody wants that. Also 60, November of 25. Godzilla.
Yeah, big hard pass on this. Hard pass on this. I
Super
don't know.
7, you got a Toho, Ultimate Godzilla 89, grayscale comic book. So, with blood.
I feel like you already said everything that needs to be said. Like, this is by Super 7, so I'm good.
Yeah. And I mean, it's a good Godzilla from the King of the Monsters, because I remember I have a couple issues of the comic, but yeah, like Super 7, I have no confidence in you and your product, so yeah, sorry.
It's not even a thing like where I don't like Super 7, because I just dropped $400 on that Tiamat from Super 7. Like, I think that shit was like $400. So it's not a thing where I don't have confidence in them. It's just that I don't care about Godzilla from Super 7.
I feel you on that.
Like, I'm just at this point, I'm just waiting for Haya Toys to start putting like proper like Godzilla Toho stuff out. Like, I'm just waiting for Haya at this point.
Just want to set you back 95, November of 25.
Whoa! All right, here we go. Speaking of dropping money, looks like we're getting reissues of a lot of the Bring Arts Final Fantasy VII stuff, which is cool. Like, if people miss out on these the first time, like, I know some of these, like, they sell out and then they're hard to get on the aftermarket. So
I mean, and it's
again,
Cloud.
I'm always happy to see.
And it's Cloud.
Yeah, I'm
Plus,
always happy to see.
You could add him to if you was trying to make a Smash, couldn't you?
Absolutely, like, that's basically what I did.
So if anyone out there is trying to make a Nintendo Smash lineup, I say get this. Go grab a Jada Mega Man.
Except, like, I bought all the Final Fantasy VII stuff. Like, I bought everybody. I'm just waiting for the last two to come in. So I have him. I have him with my like other like Final Fantasy like main crew. But for a while, I had him just with on my Smash shelf. So yeah, good figure. Pass for me because I bought this the first time.
It's a good figure. Price wise though.
Very good.
104. Expect to pay more. April 26.
Yeah. Again, same deal. This is a reissue. I already bought Tifa the first time. It's not really a reissue, like, because she does come with different different accessories. Like, she comes with different weapons. The figure is just 98% the same thing. Like, she's 98% the same. It's just she comes with the claws on the gloves. But again, I got the first Tifa, like the base one. Like, I'm good with that. Like, I'm not gonna start going wild on this line and like buying multiples of characters, but
she's got the Wolverine claws.
yeah, like, that's the thing. Like, I think the first one didn't come with the Wolverine claws, but like, am I gonna pay another $100 just to get them? No. Just stick with the one I have.
See, it's these types of situations where he's like, damn man, I gotta learn how to 3D print.
Yeah, for real. It's the cost. It's the cost of starting to 3D print. Like, it's not so much learning. It's just like the cost, like, of getting into it. Like, I think a 3D printer is like almost $1,000.
I mean, this one fairly reasonable because like my brother has one and he didn't pay that much, and and like
No?
he'll
Okay,
print.
maybe I'm.
I mean, it depends on like the scale. Like from what I'm told, because like I said, my brother-in-law he also does 3D printing. It, the printer itself, depending on what you get, yeah, it'll cost you a little bit. It's the material that's where the money is, because you need a lot of that shit to do the printing out. So like whatever it
Sure.
is that you use to print the shit out, that's where the money is.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's
Because you gotta buy a shit ton of it so the printer has enough to do whatever it is you want to do, and then you just have to have like a blueprint, program that blueprint into it, and then it'll do its thing. But you need the material,
yeah.
and that's where the real money comes in. Because you gotta figure, once you have the printer, you have the printer. You just now need material to do prints. Same way as like having like a printer that prints paper. Yeah, you pay them whatever amount for that printer, but you're always gonna have it, but you're always gonna need what? Ink. So you gotta buy more ink. Gotta buy ink. That's where the money. That's where the money
Okay,
is. Money's in the ink.
that makes sense. Makes sense.
So like, yeah, it doesn't cost much to buy the 3D printer. It's just buy. Plus, there are certain types of the material to give the like the texture of whatever it is you're printing out. So you got to make sure you buy the right ones. So like, yeah, it's a lot. It's a whole thing. Like you really got to get like smart when doing that shit, especially if you want something to feel a certain way or be a certain way. So like you gotta be meticulous, and then like when you're done, you gotta smooth it out, paint it, do the whole 9 yards yourself, kinda with it. So I mean, listen, there's cats out there making money, making like replacement head sculpts and hands for like Marvel and McFarlane figures. So like it can be done. It can be done. Like I said, I bought that head sculpt for the Superboy. That shit came out pretty sweet.
Yeah, absolutely. There's absolutely a market for that.
But like I said, the money is more in just buying the material than it is the actual printer. 160 with a $16 deposit. Expect to pay more April of 26. All right. So I got a problem here, Matt.
All right.
And my problem here is this is Masterpiece GMPG 19 Soundwave and Condor Laserbeak pack 2-pack. So this is basically it's Masterpiece, but this is not a new Soundwave. This is not a new body. This is the same Soundwave with a different shade of blue paint job. There's nothing about this thing that is like worthy to buy. If you already have Soundwave, you don't need this Soundwave. Because I'm looking at my Soundwave right now, and the only difference is this one is more colored for cartoon. Yeah, he's literally just colored for cartoon.
Aren't we just about to get a Studio Series Soundwave?
Yes.
And I think that one comes with way more cassettes, so I don't know, I'd probably just get that one.
I mean, if you want the chug stuff, definitely. But if this is Masterpiece right here, this is Masterpiece. But it's not a new.
Yeah.
I thought they were gonna like redo him the way everybody else got a remake. Like Bumblebee got a redo, Starscream and them got a redo, and they don't redo Soundwave. They just repaint him. Like, this is kind of lazy. Now, granted, for those who never got the original Soundwave, this is definitely a second chance because the original Soundwave is definitely hard to come by. And the Soundwave I have is a special edition because he came with all the cassettes, but he has yellow eyes because it's more based off of the original toy. This one has the red eyes. My Soundwave has yellow eyes. But like, I looked at this and I'm like, wait a minute, this is regular basic bitch Soundwave with a paint job. There's nothing new about him.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy, but I mean, but I will say this: the price, they kept it simple. They didn't try to gouge him because they knew, like, cause most motherfuckers already have this figure because it's just regular Soundwave.
Yeah.
So yeah, 175, 1750 deposit, September 26. Hold on a second. I swear to God. Yo, these headphones, I swear to God, chat. Yeah, they be trying me. They're trying my patience. What's the, they like, they never want to charge, bro. Like, I sit there and have them plugged in, charged up, all this, and it's just don't want to charge, bro. What's up with that? Some straight up
Technology.
bullshit. Hold on, let me fix. I gotta fix my shit now. Motherfucking, there we go. Alright, I can hear you now. Say something.
Something.
Alright, you good.
Bosoms.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. You're good. Bosoms, yeah, we love bosoms.
Right.
But yeah, just this Soundwave, I don't. Easy pass for me. I don't need another Soundwave. I like the color scheme because, like I said, it's more cartoon oriented. But yeah, you did nothing to change it. It's not even a new body. It's the same mold.
I'm rocking with Combiner Wars Soundwave right now. So I'm probably, but I probably will get the Studio Series one. Like, I'm just gonna hold out for that. Yeah, I'll just hold out for the Combiner Wars one, or not the Combiner Wars one, the fucking Studio Series. I'm just gonna wait and get that.
Yeah, the studio one looks pretty good. I was thinking about it. I might. I'll see. I'll see how I feel. But it's just like. Overly priced, low. Alright, so from PCS Collectibles, we've got Snap Gamerverse Null 1/3 scale limited edition statue. I mean, looks
It's
good.
nice. Yeah.
Symbiote King.
Yeah. Not really. Like, obviously, I'm not a statue guy, so I'm not getting it. But
Yeah.
if I was, then I would at least. I would at least maybe consider this. But did you ever get the Marvel Legends Null?
I did. That 2-pack with him and Venom.
Bro,
Yeah, I got it.
Bro, I feel like people don't really talk about that Null anymore. But that was a nice figure, man. Like, they did a good job with that Null. I don't see people talking about him, but I think that was a sleeper hit.
I think more people were kind of more focused on they wanted the Venom part of it, of the 2-pack. not
Fair.
realizing like, yeah, you getting a null, and yeah, I'm like, yeah, I fuck with the null. It's a good little thing. It's a good figure. It's got presence, and like, hey, it'll look good when I put it with the rest of my symbiotes. So that's how I look at it.
Yeah, fair.
Look at it next to it. Look at that next to that can of soda. It's huge. It's fucking huge.
My goodness. Oh, that's what she said.
But Nola, set your back. There you go. Not for broke boys. But that will do it for fake news. How much time you got before you head out?
Uh, like I want to say comfortably anywhere from 2 to 7 minutes.
That's cool. We could just talk
Like,
about
eh,
we could
like
talk about AEW because I want to talk about the non-title Tuesday.
okay, okay.
How did why? Okay, so first off, Showdown. I think it was a good show. Called it. Like I said, I had no fear that the Hardys were not going to walk away NXT Tag Team Champions. Like I said,
Uh, did you
Dark State's a young group. They got plenty of time. The Hardys are still a marketable name.
did you see the match with the Dudleys is now for both the TNA and NXT tag
Yes,
titles?
yes, I did. Yes, I did.
So that makes me think the chances of like the Dudleys winning and getting one more tag team title run, like that makes me think that's not going to happen.
Yeah, I don't see them. I don't see them getting a run. Like I don't know what kind of shape Devon really in.
Like I was kind of hoping we were going to get a scenario where like the Dudleys would win and maybe have like a little run with the TNA tag team titles, like just like 4 or 5 months or something like that, and then maybe just have the Hardys go to NXT and do stuff there. But now that it's for both sets of titles, I'm pretty sure the Dudleys are not going to win.
Nah, like I said, you're now gonna get to see the Hardys for a little bit on NXT, and that's good for NXT because, like I said,
I'm okay with that.
Hardys still draw numbers, and like I said,
I think
they can work on there and get over whatever tag teams they got in NXT.
I think it's great too because I think the Hardys are a team where they definitely have more years behind them than in front. So like let's let's see them as much as we possibly can now because who knows how much longer they're going to be wrestling for you.
But now they can say they're the most decorated tag team. I think the only tag team titles they haven't won the what AEW, and
Yeah,
have they
that's
won
the big one.
the IWGP? They never won the IWGP.
No, no.
So those are like pretty much the only two other major promotion titles they haven't held. But everything else they've
Like
held.
you could maybe throw like the AAA tag titles in that mix. Like they've never held those.
Well, not yet, at least.
Well, no, but yeah, I mean again those. Yeah, we
At
know
least
how it is.
as far as it's concerned in now the record books, they have held every title that WWE has had to offer them.
Yep. Like I said, I like it because who knows how long? Like I said, who knows how long we're gonna have the Hardys around for? Like they probably don't have another 10 years of in-ring career, right?
Nah, I think maybe another 2 years at best they got.
Yeah. So if they only have like maybe if they only have like let's say another two, let's say even if you want to be generous, let's say five at the most. Like let's say if they have
I'll say
another
it like this:
between 2 to 5
Eh,
years.
3 years, but them last years are literally just them putting over other teams.
So let's see them as much as we can now. Like this way you could see them on TNA and NXT. Like let's see as many Hardys matches as we can while they're still around, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
So yeah, and like the the Ali Page
And
match was
like
fine.
like just real quick, just one more thing. Like this way too, like let's say if TNA does a tour of Canada, right? We know Jeff Hardy can't enter Canada, so let's say Matt Hardy could do shit with TNA, and then Jeff could jump over to NXT and do some stuff there, you know?
I would say in those types of situations, they would just probably go, okay, Jeff can't go to Canada, so we'll do something with the Hardys on NXT, and you just don't see the Hardys on that night. That shows Impact. That's all.
Yeah,
That's where you just do that situation where it's like, okay, if you're gonna do like 3 shows in Canada, which y'all are literally gonna tape, we'll do some shows. We'll have 3 shows lined up where Hardy will be there, and then you'll be able to do whatever whenever when you're not back in Canada. By the way, how long is he banned from Canada?
because of all the venous problems. Yeah,
Say that again. You
like
kind of
all his
you went out
like
there.
like all his usual problems like can't cross the border.
Mm. Oh well, but but like for the rest of the show, the showdown, it was a decent show. Like the women's Survivor Series match was fine. The men's Survivor Series match was fine. But the title Tuesday, I'm disappointed because it's like you called it Title Tuesday and literally only 2 titles were defended: the host title and the TNT title. And then your other champions were just in an eliminator match where winner gets a title shot later down the road. Which, by the way, that's gonna be Kushida, not Kushida, Takeshita and Okada getting a tag title against Brodito at Wrestle Dream. And then it's like, okay, Mercedes Moné, she defends the title against who? Lacey Lane, formerly Kaden Carter, or Katana Chance. I forget which one she was. But yeah, they have a match and she loses. And I'm like, of course she's going to lose because why wouldn't she lose? She lost to Mina Shirakawa on Ring of Honor. So did you really think she was going to beat Monet on fucking Dynamite? Like, come on, bro. Y'all might as well call this show Battle of the Belts. Because no titles changed hands. And we had the Battle of the Kyles. Like, no disrespect to Kyle O'Reilly, but it was like, ain't no way you beating Kyle Fletcher, bro. Get out of here. So like, seriously, I don't know why did we call this Title Tuesday? No titles were defended. The street fight, I mean, I think the only real good match I enjoyed was the street fight between the Hurt Syndicate and the Demand. Other than that, the show was just kind of, it was a Dynamite you could have done on Wednesday. You didn't have to try to compete with NXT because I don't think even with the extra half hour, like, nah, bro. What do you think?
don't know. What was the reason they brought in Tuesday? Was it because they were trying to compete, or did they just get preempted or something?
I don't even think they got preempted by anything. I just think they were just trying to compete with NXT at this point because I don't think nothing really happened on Wednesday that they couldn't just do their regular Dynamite.
Alright.
But even if there was something like I said, the fact that you promoted it as Title Tuesday and then you only had 2 title matches is like what was the point of that? You should have just said, hey, special Tuesday Dynamite. That's it. But sit there and try to hype it like it was gonna be more than it was, and it's like no. And it's not like nobody was there. Your world champion was there. He didn't defend the title. The tag champs were there. They didn't defend the titles. Like all your champions were there. Nobody defended the titles other than the host title and the TNT title. So like, what was the point? Like, I don't even know what the ratings were because, I don't really give a shit about stuff like that. But it's just like, I watched both programs and I enjoyed NXT more than I enjoyed Title Tuesday. At least, like, NXT actually gave what they promoted. Y'all promoted something and y'all literally clickbaited motherfuckers out here. And I think that's a shit move to do. Don't sit there and say we're gonna have this big Title Tuesday show and and barely any titles are on the line. Like, come on, bro. That's the legit definition of clickbait, bro.
That's fair. That's a fair opinion.
Because I'm sitting here thinking like, okay, we gonna have like what, a trios title or something, or maybe tag title. Because at first I thought they were gonna do a title match when they were talking about Double Jeopardy with Brodito and Okada and Takeshita, thinking like whoever won the titles or something. And I was like, oh, that's a dope concept for the Title Tuesday. But nah, it's just an eliminator. Winner gets a shot later on. And I'm like, what the fuck, bro? We couldn't just have a title match now. It's Title Tuesday. That would have been something, a hype match to want to promote, bro. Like, I don't know. They dropped the ball. Tony Fumble. I'm calling it Tony Fumble. Because I was not impressed. I enjoyed Showdown more than the motherfucking Title Tuesday.
But I still like the Title Tuesday better.
You enjoyed the Title Tuesday more?
Yeah, I did. Like, I still thought the matches were way better.
I mean, the matches were fine. I'm not even saying like there wasn't a quality in the match. I'm just saying like, how you gonna call something Title Tuesday and then don't have no titles being defended? Like that to me is supposed to be a selling point, is the fact that titles will be on the line. But I think we're about to wrap it up here. It's about that time. I want to thank everybody in chat for joining us tonight. We do always appreciate it. Smash that like, subscribe if you haven't, and ring the bell so you stay notified. We'll be back here next Monday to go over everything that went down in Perth. And I think there is another show, Bound for Glory. Yeah, we'll talk about Bound for Glory as well.
Yeah.
And then, join us back here next Friday. We'll talk more toys and shit, all that good stuff. As Matt says, birds are not real. Y'all have a great evening. great weekend, and remember to always kick out. Thick Boys out.
Time has come, I'm ready to go. Venturing into the unknown. Fire's inside me, must be unleashed. People talk nonsense all the day. Shampoo kindness, all they can say. I can't get no satisfaction. Woo-hoo! Challenge may have come. Woo-hoo! Fighting just begun, but there's no stopping. People spreading out my wings. Let's fly high. Woo-hoo! Concentrate my power. Woo-hoo! In the final hour, in the end, I'm gonna win. I hope you die. Don't you know I'm unstoppable? Don't even try, cause you will fall. I got a strength deep in my soul that gives me courage and control. I'll go beyond the limit break. The universe is mine to take. I have no fear. I think it's clear. Let's keep you high. Get all this Dragon Ball Super. We got the skill to blow in our rain.